Hi everyone, today I'm going to be looking at the Studio eyeshadows. Now I've got all 10 of them here, but unfortunately I've broken one. I feel really silly, but I broke it and I'm really upset. So I can't really open it and show you, but I will describe it to you. And it's this one, which is called Sand Dollar. Beautiful. It's kind of a frosty white silver colour. It's really, suits all skin tones. It's really beautiful. On my eyes today, I am wearing 4 eyeshadows. The most predominant one you can see is this one, which is charcoal. And you can see, you get quite a generous amount of product in this. There's 2.75 grams of product in here, which is pretty impressive compared to, I don't have any other shadows around, but it's quite a generous amount of shadow. I've seen blushes that are this size, so and you use much more than that in your daily makeup. So charcoal is a really lovely dark grey. It's not black, it's really not that sort of matte sort of colour. And it has this gorgeous sort of sheen running through it, a really nice sort of steely grey sort of sheen and a few sort of flecks of silver, which is Mystic Moss. I'll put them together because you're thinking, oh, they look the same. So you can see that's a more bluey sort of grey, and that's definitely an olivey sort of green. And sort of swatched, looks very much like that. So you can see it's a silvery, mossy green. It's really very attractive. I like it. I really like it. And it kind of comes out like that, sort of beautiful. It's not as dark as this, so it looks really nice on the skin, and it's very flattering. With some greens you can look like you've been punched in the face, but with this one you could wear this. It's really lovely. It's coffee bean, and it is just a lovely chocolatey sort of colour. It's definitely sort of, it's not a reddy brown, it's more of a grey sort of silver brown. And I think these colours have been chosen because they are quite muted, so you're not going to get any sort of shocking colours. You can mix them, they all mix really well, they complement each other. So that's it. So it really is sort of a chocolatey brown. And that's Saddle, which is actually a sort of a really nice everyday colour that I do use every day. I really like it. Which is called Pebble, which is more of a sort of a creamy, stony sort of grey brown. So this is Saddle, and that is Pebble. And you can see it's called Pebble because it is more of a natural sort of colour, whereas that's more of a sort of a reddy pinky. So this is Amethyst, which as you can see is a nice sort of deep mauvey sort of purple. And this is Raspberry Truffle, which you could also use a very dark blusher. It would be really lovely. So yes, definitely more pink tones, pinky red tones, blue tones in this one, and that is definitely a violet purple. But they come out quite muted. If I swatch them again, that's what it's like on my finger. You can see it's a silvery purple. Where to put it? And that's what it looks like on my hand there. You can see they're very, very natural colours, so they all do go together really well. And that's the raspberry. I know they all look incredibly similar. If I hold that up, that's why they blend and match so well. These are what I would call my base colours and highlight colours. I tend to put these all over the eye to give myself a uniform colour and to give something for my statement colours and my crease colours to blend into, rather than straight onto the eyelid or straight onto a primer, because I find that a bit more difficult to blend. So this one is Buttercream. That sort of creamy yellow sort of colour, really flattering, really good if you've got brownness on the eyes, like I have. My eyes are sort of discoloured around the edges, so I use this to sort of even everything out. And then there's Wild Wheat, which is just kind of a harmless colour, but really this suits everybody. It should be in everybody's kit. It's really useful. It's a beautiful, natural, harmonising tone for the rest of your eyeshadows. It goes well with all of them, really. So that's those two. I'll swatch these. I've run out of fingers. Swatch these as well. There's Buttercream, sort of that one. And it really does come out quite yellow on the skin. You can't even see it, it's there. So you can see it is just better and lighter, very neutral colour, and it just adds a hint of sort of pink. Can't even see it. That's how good they are for blending. Absolutely lovely, and they just blend so well. So on my eyes today I was wearing Charcoal, Saddle, wild wheat and buttercream. And I use buttercream all over, then wild wheat slightly on the inner corner and main part of the lid. Then I used saddle just to mark out where I was going to blend and put my crease colour in, and then that would be fine as an everyday look. But then to smoke it out and make it more of an evening look, I just added some of that beautiful charcoal around the eyes and into the crease to smoke it out. So those are the Studio Shadows. I think they're £3.50 each, and I think there are offers happening all the time. If you have a look on the Facebook page, I'm a fan of the Facebook page. They often have offers of like free shipping when they reach a certain level of fans and things, so that's always really useful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief look at the Studio Shadows. Thanks a lot. Bye.